Welcome back to TTS Daily everyone, I'm Yi, and today we have a banger of a story starting with this super viral video showing this cookie. You can see the brand for yourself over here. I'm not going to comment much on this, but you can see there's a row of cookies lined up and they are being tested with different lengths of fire time and they doesn't seem to catch on fire. Are these cookies really fireproof? I mean, if people say that you are what you eat and your health starts with your gut, would you want to consume something that is seemingly, like allegedly shown in this video, where it is fireproof, repelling fire? Netizens are divided. People are saying this would be the best food to have in a zombie apocalypse. Why? Indestructible. Some are even saying these cookies are full of chemistry. Do you get a pun? Even better, people are saying tell Elon Musk line his space shuttle's inner layer with these cookies for re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. Extremely good heat shields. Malaysia has agreed to restart the search for MH370 wreckage over 10 years after its disappearance from March 8, 2014 en route from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. MH370 was a Boeing 777 carrying 227 passengers and 12 crew members. Transport Minister Anthony Loke emphasized the government's responsibility to provide closure to the families of those on board. Previous searches, including those by Ocean Infinity in 2018 and a trilateral search by Malaysia, Australia and China, were unsuccessful. However, new data has been found and Ocean Infinity proposed a new search in the southern Indian Ocean, focusing on a new 15,000 square kilometer area. The contract spanning over 18 months with payment of US 70 million only if significant wreckage is found and verified. Basically a performance-based contract, also known as a no fine, no fee basis. We're in New York right now, where an EVA Air airline wanted to take off for Taipei, but a bird had a plan of its own. This bird actually was found inside the plane after passengers had boarded. Some passengers shouted, cheered and tried to catch the bird using blankets and sweaters. Finally, a man in an EVA Air jacket, caught the bird, leading to applause from passengers. EVA Air confirmed the bird was caught by a ground crew before takeoff and the flight was not delayed. A pilot from Taiwan explained that birds can enter planes during cargo loading, unloading or passenger boarding, particularly if they are seeking shelter from extreme temperatures, just as it is winter right now in New York. We're back in Singapore, where a private hire driver, after a long day of work and it is past midnight, 2 AM, he's driving on his way home along Commonwealth Avenue when suddenly he had to do an emergency brake because right in front of him was 3 bicycles blocking all lanes of the road. So there were 3 lanes and there were 3 bicycles parked across it in all lanes, As you can see in this photo right here, this is a dangerous prank. Nobody knows who said it there. And this occurred at the junction of Commonwealth Avenue and Stirling Road on December 20th. So this private hire driver, luckily he was able to see these bikes right there and then and brake in time, He managed to get out of his car and move 2 of the bikes out of the road, but he wasn't able to move the 3rd bicycle before a taxi collided with it. The taxi that was involved with the collision just drove off, possibly in shock. I mean, it was 2 AM and what was that? I mean, for context, it would have been really hard for anyone to react to the 3 bicycles suddenly parked across the road. Netizens expressed alarm and condemned the act, urging police action against those responsible to prevent future incidents. A police report was filed and investigations are underway. What do you think? Finally, our last story of the day in Singapore. A couple bought a mini Goldendoodle puppy from this pet shop known as Bow Wow Pets, We're going to refer to the pet store as the pet store right now. So they bought this mini Goldendoodle puppy from the pet store, and then after 3 months for caring for it, they noticed this puppy looks a bit weird. Why did the coat didn't develop the typical curls? And the friends were asking them, hey yo, I think your so-called mini Goldendoodle puppy looks a bit like a Labrador, bro. So the couple finally brought the puppy to do a DNA test, and surprise, surprise, the DNA test revealed the puppy is actually 52% Labrador Retriever, 14% Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, what a long name, and only 13% Miniature Poodle with 0 Golden Retriever DNA, So I mean, you bought a mini Goldendoodle puppy and you got a Labrador King Charles Miniature Poodle with 0 Retriever DNA puppy. So yeah, like, hey, the girlfriend contacted the pet shop and said, hey, what gives? You said this is A and B and I get like B, C, D. So then the pet shop say, no, I'm pretty sure this is a mini Goldendoodle puppy. I've asked the breeder and take a look at these 2 photos of the parents, So they just go back and forth, and then finally the pet shop say, you know what? maybe your DNA test is not professional enough. Why don't you do a second professional DNA test, okay? Instead of using a home test kit. The couple was thinking, okay, fine, you make a point, but why not the pet shop, you pay for this professional DNA test first, and if the result shows any discrepancies from the initial home test, we will cover all costs and we'll draft a letter of apology to you. The pet shop suddenly changed their stance, saying, you know what, why don't we offer you a full refund and we take the puppy back? The couple was like, huh? What? Yo? We took care of the puppy for 3 months already. We're attached to the puppy. He's like part of us, his family now. We just want, some kind of settlement or compensation, because, different breeds of puppies have different ways of caring for them. So if we have been caring for him in a different way, expecting him to be a certain breed, but he's actually another breed. So, just compensate lah, So finally, the pet shop goes back to the couple and saying, oh, we didn't know you still want to keep the puppy, but still want compensation because you keep complaining so much. I was thinking like maybe you didn't want the puppy already, so we offer you full refund and take the puppy back. But since now you say that you're attached to the puppy, you know what? We'll give you the refund and you can keep the puppy. The couple agreed. So time passed and then the couple, contact the pet shop, update, so how are we going to go about this, Finally, the pet shop offers the couple 2 options. Option 1, we will give you $3,888 and take back the puppy. Or we will offer you $1,944, half of the puppy cost, and you can keep the puppy. The couple was like, hey yo, didn't you just said earlier on that you give us a refund and we'll keep the puppy? How come from a refund this become a rebate? From a refund to a rebate, okay? So this goes on back and forth. They couldn't come to terms. Negotiations fail. Finally, the pet shop is uncontactable. So, he said, she said, they said. So the couple went to small claims tribunal. And dear viewers, can you finally guess what was the results with small claims tribunal? Okay, small claims tribunal ordered the pet shop to pay the couple $1,116.40, and the couple can keep the puppy. This is considerably way lesser than a partial refund offered by the pet shop.